Hello, family. It's Ariana, your tarot life coach, bringing you your July tarot scopes, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. What's up, family? I hope you guys are doing super fantabulous and staying very hydrated out here in the summer heat. So with that being said, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on upstairs. Astrologically speaking, July is a very intense month, like very intense. On the 2nd, we have a new moon total solar eclipse, 10 degrees in Cancer, all right? Then on the 3rd, Venus enters into Cancer. Oh, I just love when Venus is in Cancer. Anyways, on the 7th, we have Mercury retrograde in the sign of Leo. On the 8th, we have a Chiron retrograde in the sign of Aries. So we have Mercury, the planet of communication, and then Chiron, this energy of the wounded healer. So lots of firing energy. There's going to be a lot of things coming and bubbling up to the surface with these eclipses and this type of energy. On the 16th, we have a full moon partial lunar eclipse occurring in the sign of Capricorn at 24 degrees. And on the 22nd, get ready, Leos. It's your season. On the 27th, Venus enters into Leo. More fiery energy. On the 31st, there's a new moon in Leo and Mercury goes direct. So be prepared that this month is going to be an intense month of energies. And just because people say intense, don't get negative Nancy on me, okay? Don't get all upset. This means this is a turning point. This is opportunity to see things in a different light and to get everything out in the open. This is an opportunity for you to make a difference in your life, all right? So with that being said, if you're interested in a read, hit me up now because July is a very intense month for me. I have my kids on vacation. I'm on vacation, and I'm going to really take vacations this year. All right? So hit me up, arianaluciano@gmail.com, or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Now, time for collective play. Which will it be? 1 or 2? We are using the Isis deck. All right, so take a moment, deep breath in. Which energy are you going to use to guide you through this month? If you chose card number 1, you have Mother of Life. It is time to live your life. It is time to enjoy. It's time to stop just existing and going with the flow and doing the things that just are mundane. It is time for you to live. What are you doing this month to make sure that you are enjoying yourself, living your goals, living your dreams, and making things happen? Now, if you chose card number 2, you have Past Life, Present Power. And when I saw this card, I was like, whoa, whoever picked card number 2 better be ready for some people from the past to be knocking on their doors, calling them up, sending them some text messages, because this is about you reclaiming your time, your power, and your energy. This is your opportunity to call your power into full effect and make this month a very memorable month for yourself. All right, so stay tuned, fam. The reads are going to be off the chain. All right, thank you so much for your love, your support, your emails, your messages. I love and I read them all. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, safe summer. All right, and stay tuned. Hello, Capricorn. It's Ariana, your tarot life coach, bringing you your July tarot scopes, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, guys, and them damn dirty shoulder rubs. I hope you guys are doing super great. With that being said, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining with me and allowing me into your space today. Hopefully this read will give you some insight on the energies that you may expect this month. With that, hopefully you'll hit that like, that share, maybe even subscribe. A little bit of how this read is going to go. We're going to give some general guidance. We're going to move into mind, body, and soul. And then we'll hit the tarot. I will apologize for my voice right now. It is going and coming as it pleases. I've drank lots of hot tea. It's not working. So we're going to start off our read. I haven't seen this card ever. This is the first time for it to come out. And this is Pele's. And I might be saying it all wrong. But his aspect in this deck is the woundedness. So Capricorn, you're going through some things that are really making you look at things. Like, why does that hurt me? How can I heal this? What's going on? So the qualities that he brings are focus and attention and restoration. All right. So Peleus is the king of Carbonac, the head of the Grail family in the Arthurian period, known as the Fisher King. So what he brings is wisdom of suffering and the hope of restoration that brings things to like solving them, okay? So he's seeking to bring healing to what's hurting you. Whatever it is that's hurting you, and I'm feeling it, it's in your heart chakra because of the Ace of Cups around here, the Holy Grail on this card right here, because that's the path you're on. The path that you're on this month is the deepening path. And that means you're on your way to your best, Capricorn, and it's always darkest before the dawn, right? Now, you're headed towards the north, leading to the Grail Castle. On this path, it helps you, like, this is all about awareness. This is all about being aware of what's getting in the way of you fulfilling what you truly, truly want. All right, whether this be in career, whether this be in love, whatever the situation is, this is your way to the best. Okay, now Saturn is really working on you. He's making sure you're getting your stuff done. So now it's important for you to start asking yourself, we're going to the Grail Castle, what vulnerability needs strengthening? What are the areas in your life that you need a little support, that you need to work on? Now, the north, according to Feng Shui, is your career corner or your career wall. And this area should be decorated with water, metal, a big round oval metal mirror, black and white images about the career field you would like to pursue, a fountain, a cup of water, well lit. Those kind of things attract good energy. All right. Now, the Grail Castle is about protection and hope, but it's also about loss. And I think that is going to be coming up a lot. It's like you're going to gain some things, but as we gain, of course, we always lose. So with this, with work, expect sudden turns and twists in the road this month, unexpected meetings, challenges, just things pushing you above and beyond. In relationships, an act of trust demonstrates you respect each other. There's a wound to be healed in the aspect of trust, Capricorn. And well-being and inspiration is vulnerability and is leading you. And the vulnerability is telling you to touch into your compassion. We're going to be working with our heart chakra a lot this month. So now your power animal, and we're going to move this out the way, is the beautiful, beautiful giraffe. Okay? And the giraffe is coming through. Oh my gosh. Giraffes are amazing. Like, I've never seen one like super, super up close, but I went through this safari one time in Granbury, and I'm like, Granbury, Texas? Yeah. And they had like the actual like giraffes like walking around. It was super, super cool. This is the power of silence. Also the mother totem. Okay? Now, the thing about this is they're very quiet and laid back, intuitive. But the thing I think you should focus on this month is balance. There needs to be balance, and you've been dealing with balance for a while. Another thing about the giraffe is they can kill a lion with one kick, all right? You're sticking out your neck for people, but are they sticking it out for you? Try not to lower yourself to their ways of being. You have to watch that. They're very vulnerable and at risk when they go to drink water. So it's a spiritual connection if you think about it. Strong bonds with friends and families, especially the parent-child relationship. Every time I think of the giraffe, I always think about prayer and yoga, the way that their bodies are when they sleep. Check your blood pressure, make sure your circulation is working well, and also pamper yourself. Rise above the crowd and learn to use your discernment to see the bigger picture. All of these aspects is what the giraffe is trying to bring into you. For some, I'm going to say on a health level, check your heart. Your stress levels are so freaking high, you might be experiencing anxiety and chest pain, okay? Capricorn, sit down. It's going to be all right, okay? You're going to get there. It's going to happen. Now, mentally, you have by the book. And when by the book comes, this is like following the rules, following everything to a T, making sure you're doing everything that needs to be done. Following the law, I guess you would say, because even the number 911 is coming up because it's 11-9. And it's making me think, like, do not try to do anything out of the norm this month. You got to follow the rules and understand that everybody comes from a different space than you do as you proceed and move forward. The heart guardian is coming in for your body, And this is saying, welcome with open arms, opportunities to give and receive love. You are lovable, Cappy, okay? And love is trying to find you. You're also encouraged to welcome and support from others. Learn to receive. Don't always be the one who has to give, but you need to learn to receive. There's some balance. There is love in the air when the heart guardian shows up. The Nine of Pentacles is coming through, or the Nine of Shields. And this is saying out of a really dusty situation. Because if you see at the bottom, it's the cactus. And then we have all these pentacles and the Thunderbird is coming up. You're going to come out of this situation and your heart is going to be healed. Mintakan is coming out as your spiritual card. And Mintakan is a soul group who originated in the planet in the constellation of Orion, okay? But you're longing for a home, and this is the original light workers. And this is just the energy. I'm not saying this is who you are, but this is the energy. It's looking for home, not feeling like you belong. And so this is going to be one of those months that you're going to tap into your heart space and figure out where you belong and how you should proceed. All right? There's a lot of heart energy coming in for you. Now, let's go ahead and bless our tarot deck. Let's see what we got going on for these beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. Okay, we got new things, exciting things, and big changes. Rolled a 5. Gonna give it one more good shuffle, and then I'll cut the deck. My throat. I'm cutting the deck. Oh, wow. The Nine of Cups with the Ace of Cups reversed. So I do feel like this is a very emotional situation and lots of promises were made. And unfortunately, we didn't hit the Ten of Cups, right? So this might even be a family situation for some of you guys. The success was not met. We're short something. Or the part that somebody's supposed to contribute, it didn't come through. Now, when I look at your numbers, I have 11-9, and 11-9, let me put these down real quick, is trying to give us the message that keep your thoughts and feelings about your life purpose in a high vibration. Don't get caught up in the hype, and that's why you have to have that farsightedness, being able to see far into the future with a giraffe, okay? I took the number 119 down to the number 29. It's about staying, I can't talk. Positive about your life purpose as you're moving forward, because the doors of opportunity will be opening. 29 coming down to 11, again trying to stay positive so that you can move forward, and 11 coming down to the 2 will be partnerships, relationships, and contracts as you're moving forward. So it's all about this mindset that you have. I'm going to tell you, you're going to be dealing a lot with your heart chakra this month, and learning to love and learning who you're investing your love in is going to be really important. And when you start investing in the right people, which is you yourself first, and then people who resonate with you, you're going to find that place of home you've been looking for. Whew, my throat, guys. What's going on, Cappies? Alrighty. First card, Strength. The Universe reversed. Magician reversed. You dealing with an Aquarius? Oh, or Gemini. Aye. Oh, and there's that Ten of Cups overall energy. I'm going to give this to some of y'all one way. There's some Capricorns out there that are trying to perpetrate that everything is great, and this is nothing but majors, Capricorn. This is one of those months that you are going to be getting hit pretty damn hard. You have all majors in your read. This is in freaking tense, okay? However, there's some Capricorns that are acting like they have the Ten of Cups, but you missing a cup, baby. And that cup is your happiness. You're doing everything else for everyone else, but they ain't doing nothing for you, or vice versa. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Star reversed. There's that Aquarian energy, all right? The Moon reversed. Ugh. Four of Cups reversed. So at the bottom with these cards, what this is kind of telling me is there was a lot of false promises made. All right, by the full moon, things are going to fall into place. Somebody is walking away, and the victory isn't there for somebody, possibly a fire sign or an air sign. Now, in the past, you showed strength. You were like, I can do this. Cap was like, I got this. I ain't worried about it. All is good. I forgot to give you your herb. So, let's talk a little bit about bay laurel, okay? The herb that I picked for you guys this month is bay laurel. And this is about being very noble, okay? It's a very noble and high-ranked tree, and it's sacred to Apollo and the Oracle Delphi. She chewed and smoked these leaves, all right? The element is to fire, sun, Zeus, and very Leo-ish energy. And this is great for your, great in a tea. It's good for your bones, and it helps with digestion and urinary tract and your nerves, baby. You can add it to your bath if you're a female, and it helps with any kind of infection after childbirth, all right? It's tied to the world. So I'm going to tell you, bay leaves are really cool to burn just to open up and like clear your space and get that psychic intuitive energy for you. There's something that you need to understand when the giraffe shows up, and that is tapping into your intuition. You were strong enough to make a decision last month. You made a decision, you're pushing through. However, you don't like the way it ended because somebody's mask fell off, whether it's your mask or theirs, but you're not feeling it. So here I have the Prince of Cups, and the Prince of Cups bringing information, and is bringing information from a false start, and I want to say with a mother, okay? There's some information that's coming through possibly with a car situation also. There's a vehicle, a car, something, someone's trying to control something, and you try to have the strength to not go down that road with them. However, you don't like the way this is happening in the present, okay? In the present, which could be this week, next week, however you want to do it, whatever you're going through, you do not like the way this is happening. And when we look at this universe, the reason why you don't like how it's happening is somebody isn't willing to learn new skills. Somebody isn't willing to move forward and try something new, but they want something new. Okay, it's like, hey, can you do this report for me? Sure, teach me how to do it. And nobody can teach you. Or in a relationship, I thought you said you were going to start helping me do the dishes after we ate dinner, and you're not. So it's like a bunch of promises being made and nothing coming through. Okay. The Six of Pentacles. So this is where we need to go and ask for help. There is some father and son issues going on because the Magician in this deck is the father of the Prince of Cups in Liblu. And whenever the Magician is reversed and they are like that, it makes me feel like there is some discord between them. So there is some need to come through in that relationship to have a discussion. And then I have the Star card. It's a false illusion. Some information is coming through, or the sign of Aquarius has got something to do with it. Now, the Six of Pentacles is coming in and saying we've got to find some help. We got to get grounded. We got to remember what's going on. So let me pull a little bit of guidance for that Six of Coins for you. Patience. Be willing to pass up good for great. And it's really interesting energy. It's very soft energy. We're just trying to figure out what's going on. And I think if you wait, you're going to see that Magician's mask fall, okay? Now, with the Magician looking at the Lovers reversed and then the Hierophant, there are some people who are in a relationship that, you know, even though you know you should not proceed, you're going to proceed and get married. You're going to perpetrate. Or I know that sounds rude and you can send me mean messages, but there's some Capricorns that are perpetrating. They're trying to make it look like everything is super great, and it's not. They're falling apart. Things aren't adding up. Their heart is hurting. There's something going on. And there's some Capricorns who are dealing with the loss of a relationship because they wore a mask, and now they're having to pretend like, I'm going to church, I'm doing this, I'm such a great guy, I'm such a great woman, those kinds of things. It's like the mask is falling off and we have to figure out why. And it's because the illusion has been torn away. There's that Two of Arrows. There is a lot of discord going on. Capricorn, you're getting ready for this eclipse that's going to hit in like a few weeks, like the 16th, I think, or the 17th. You have an eclipse in your sign. So I'm going to tell you, be very careful. There's no victory, okay? There's no victory sometimes with work because there's no stability. It feels like, so some of you Capricorns are trying to throw yourself into work or throw yourself into situations so you don't have to face the fact that things aren't going great, all right? So we're just going to keep putting on the mask. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. And if this isn't you, Capricorn, this could be somebody you're dealing with. All right. So let's look at the Six of Wands and see what's going on. What kind of energy can we use to work with this? guardian. You are safe and protected at all times. It's the wolf. But I'm going to tell you, like, this is about pulling back. This is about pulling back and having patience, because I'm telling you, if you're dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini, the mask is going to fall and you're going to see them for exactly who they are. Now, the Lover's reverse is the advice. I would say slow down on making decisions, especially at work. Slow down, watch what you're fighting for, and some of y'all are going to work and fight for the marriage, okay? Because that's the adult thing to do. I'm laughing not because you're trying to save it. It's just like sometimes we're like, oh, but we have to do this. We need to do this. I just really don't find it really cool whatever happened, okay? There is a third party situation, or we do not want to see things for what they are. There's a lot of people involved in this situation. It is an injustice, because I have the justice card reversed. It's an injustice. You know, it was a wrong decision. And either we made this decision with a Sagittarius or Aries or a Leo, or what's going on here is we're unable to see because we did it out of rage. We were angry. And so we just made this decision. And at the end, it's like we're going to have to eat our words, okay? Or they're going to have to eat their words. So let's see what this king wants to tell you. What kind of energy do we need? And I'm going to say don't take advice from a fire sign, okay? Because fire sign may give you the wrong answer if they're reversed. The buffalo is coming in and saying abundance is going to happen. Good things are going to happen. You're provided for in all ways. All you have to do is maintain. Do not give in to this situation. Do not lose your temper. Do not go off. You have to go with the flow, right? Because by the end of the month, everything stables out. It's going to get stable. Oh, my throat is hurting so bad. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let me get the pendulum out. There's a lot going on for you guys with work, with like third parties. Okay, there's so many messages coming in for you, Capricorn. I'm gonna just like give them out in a minute and like take the one that fits you. So you're about to drop all the burdens. Somebody's disguise is falling off completely. Someone's not pulling their weight at work. And we're definitely dealing with the star reverse, meaning like false lies. This ain't even true. I don't even know what's going on anymore. And the number 738 is like just screaming in my head. So I don't know what that means. Whatever it means to somebody, leave it in the comments. So as I'm looking at this with the Ten of Cups upright, it's like all of this has to, you need to be very patient and watch it all unfold. That's what I'm getting. There are some of you guys that are going to get your information from a third party, either from a water sign, a young water sign, a child, or a fire sign is going to bring you this information. And you just need to sit back and watch it all unfold. There's no need to lower your standards or lower to where they are. Remember who you are and stay in your heart space. There's going to be some of you Capricorns that are dealing with a situation where you're just watching it all fall apart. And you're like, oh my gosh, I saw this coming a mile away. And I can't believe that they're still trying to make me believe this is who they are. I do feel like there's some shenanigans, and they're not the funny shenanigans. Okay? They're not funny. It's not cute. It's not ha ha ha. This is like something that's really not nice. Okay? But it's all going to come out, I say more or less around the full moon. You're getting Diana focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your standards high. Remember giraffe energy, and expect the best possible outcome. I think if you go into this like the King of Wands reverse, like where you just don't care and you're just doing and doing and doing, you're going to be very depleted. So it's going to be very important for you just to kind of have your eye on the prize. Don't strain your energy. Don't do the most. This is the time to sit back and watch things work out for you. Move forward. Have faith. It says right here, your focus is strong now, will be particularly powerful at the full moon. I'm telling you, you may even have night owl tendencies. Set some time aside to do a deep meditation to receive guidance. You're receiving information around the full moon. Be very patient. Do not act out of emotion this month. Everything's going to fall in place. And for those who aren't in relationships, and this is work related, you have to be willing to pass up a good offer because a great one is coming. And you have to understand that the abundance is coming. It is coming. Stand your ground. Ask for what you're worth and don't back down. All right, Capricorn? Now, let's tie this read all up. For your self-care, you have rejuvenation. Get a good night's sleep because you're being a night owl right now, okay? Rejuvenate your mind, your body, and your soul. And when it comes to your health, you're getting, I'm just losing my voice, it's terrible. The Two of Staffs is coming through for you. And the Two of Staffs is significant to the Two of Arrows or the Two of Swords. And this is saying, hey, Moon in Libra right now, okay? That's what the Two of Swords represents. Balance is needed. There's a tendency for you to have bad sleep patterns this month, okay? Bad pain management. Your adrenals are like all off. Hormones are off. Lack of sleep, okay? Also, there is a need for you to take care of your kidneys. Something is completely off this month when it comes to your health. And if you do not step back, you do not rest, you're going to run yourself ragged, okay? I would even say take it easy on the drinks this month, okay? Beryl comes in, and this is your crystal, and this is great for scrying, power, truth, and vision. It's the ancient stone used by druids and often called the stone of power. In the past, it was used for crystal balls to facilitate visions, but it helps us see clearly what is required of us as we need to do it. It enables us to tune into our guides. It also helps us connect in the solar plexus chakra with Manipura, which there is a lot of yellows and oranges in your reads. So this is also a clarifier and allows us to release unnecessary things on our path. So it reduces stress, anxiety, and tension. Be prepared this month. You may want to go schedule a massage. You may want to schedule some downtime. Do not fall asleep with the computer in the bed. Don't have your cell phone in the bed. Try to rest, because if you do not rest, there's going to be circulation issues. You're going to be on high alert all the time. It's almost like you're going to run yourself ragged because you want the information so bad. But if you just wait, you hold up, they're going to show you everything you need to know. It's useful in the process of elimination and great for the circulatory and pulmonary system, and it helps sustain the internal organs. This card signifies the way forward will be cleared and easier. A clear sense of purpose will enter your life and allow you to move on. If you remember the numbers that we were reading earlier, it kept talking about your life purpose. You're on the right path. You're just kind of like in a situation that's got you feeling a little uneasy. And with that, to close up your read, you have Grand Canyon coming in to talk about Mercury retrograde. This card and the eclipses, this card represents the energy of equality. It is located in Arizona, USA. So you see the man and the woman, their hair is all interwoven. This is a connection. Each respects and honors the other. And so what Mercury retrograde is kind of teaching you in relationships is, have you known such equality? Was it reflected by your parents, or did you learn that man was dominant or woman was dominant? You must address any past imbalances by honoring both your masculine and your feminine. Let your emotions flow to heal yourself and your family and bring balance to your relationship with the opposite sex. So you might be dealing with some role reversals. You know, maybe you're the stay-at-home dad and she's the working mom, or maybe there is no mom and you're playing both roles. Whatever the situation is, or vice versa, you're the mom and playing the dad. There has to be balance. And what I'm feeling in this situation is, if there is no balance, your heart is going to be off. If you wait for the information, be very, very aware that the sun is trying to shine on you, because there was a lot of cards with the sun. Now, oh, my throat. The Grand Canyon represents the vast potential within you, and that's what this new moon wants you to realize, is you have peace and harmony and creativity in your life. And if you don't, why don't you? Are you suffering from traits of excessive masculinity, where you're just very aggressive and you're trying to control and you're blocking emotions? Or are you too feminine and you're dealing with emotional blackmail and neglecting and the martyr? Where in your life do you need to grow? Today, choose to either mourn your losses and release them, or celebrate your growth into one and honor yourself, all right? Now, the upper world is the representation of what the full moon eclipse is bringing in for you. And the sun is ready to shine in your life and choose the balance of yin and yang, the male and female, within you to heal an extended healing over your timelines. This is like that timeline collapse, okay? So I kind of feel like you're going to be faced with very similar situations in relationships, role reversals, waiting for things to happen, whatever it is, at work or at home, whatever. But you're faced with the same situation of equality and balance. And if you choose to heal this wound and you choose to work with it and be determined and leave the things that you've lost and move forward, your healing is going to move you and generations to come to the next level. All right, Capricorn, when there's balance within your family, you can move on and work with the Great Spirit who shines down on you in all you do. The sun is the symbol of life. Without it, nothing would grow. And the sun represents the dawn of the Hulapi people and also for you. So this is telling you, like, you need to embrace both sides of the puzzle. And you can say male and female, good and bad. However, it's about balance. And you need to find balance within your life so that your health can flourish, so that you can rest, and so that your children can also learn from you the importance of balance. Alrighty? So Cappy, that's what I have for you this month. Big hugs. If you're interested in a personal read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, fam.